Hey everybody, welcome to the 21 CD podcast. I'm your ghost, John. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to try to do 2 weeks in a row where I do 3 episodes a week. But obviously that's a ton of content to come up with. So I'm doing something a little bit different this Monday. And I am going to be reacting to a viral video that has been going around YouTube by an account called Sam and Colby. So go check them out if you guys are interested in the full-length video that I will be reacting to, because I'm only going to be reacting to parts of it. It's an hour-long video, and we don't have time for all that. So I'm going to be reacting to the high points that my wife has picked out for me because she is a fan of this account and has already seen the video. I have not seen the video, so I have no idea what to expect, and I've never actually watched a video from this account either. But apparently these guys are ghost hunters, and they went to the actual Conjuring house. Yes, the house from the Conjuring, the one that you guys have all heard of. I've never even seen what the real Conjuring house actually looks like. I've only ever seen The Conjuring. I've actually never even read anything about the Conjuring case to begin with. I'm probably like a lot of you guys where I've just seen the horror movie The Conjuring. So I'm going to be reacting to this video. We're going to see if it's cool. We're going to see if it's fun. And we're going to share our thoughts. And that's it. So, like, comment, subscribe, share. Get all your friends on the 21 CD podcast. Let's get into it.
We are attempting to stay 1 week at the official Conjuring house.
This is crazy.
Bro, I have never seen something like that before.
Something about the basement is following us.
What is this house?
Do you guys understand this could like change millions of people's lives?
This is what she warned us about.
That is the fucking shit that makes me believe in all of this.
Wait. Bella Porch is in this? Now I'm definitely in.
Do you need a break? Yeah.
Dang, that's just the intro, and I need a break. Bella Porch is in this, everybody. Also, sorry, guys, I didn't realize that they cussed in this video. So, traditionally, I don't have any cussing on the 21 CD podcast, but I guess I'm going to put a warning.
We have hundreds of hours of video footage of conversations that we've been able to have with spirits. One thing that we know is that the spirits of the house prepare for every guest that comes in. We don't know how, we don't know why, but there has been a special request that one of the spirits would love to talk to you tonight. So if you guys are open and...
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, both.
Whoa.
So Cody and Satori.
We figured out this.
Okay. First of all, who this tour guide lady is like, ooh, we have received a special request from one of the ghosts to speak to you viral YouTubers. I can guarantee you, without a doubt, having done some research, having gained some knowledge, I think, on what it means to be dead. Like, I don't really think that these YouTubers are a focus of these ghosts.
When we first met each other, everyone in the room can hear what's going on.
Okay.
We're not mediums per se, like we can't sense anything, but just something strange happens.
We would love if you guys would be willing. One of the spirits wants to say something to you.
Wait, do you know which one?
Yeah, Abigail Arnold.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, Abigail Arnold specifically wants to talk to Sam and Colby.
Do it. Yeah. We're already getting invited.
See,
That's
even he's like,
We're
yo,
being
yeah,
summoned
yeah,
back
yeah.
into the house. Perfect.
Abigail's a cool ghost, right?
Abigail is an awesome spirit, yes.
We'd love to talk
You're
to
going to
her.
learn a lot about Abigail, I think.
You can tell that this lady, this tour guide, like literally sits in the house at night just trying to conjure stuff up, which sort of like leads me to like believe in the ghost, because this chick clearly does witchcraft. They make it seem like it's a theme park right off the bat. This is the first 4 minutes of the video, and already the tour guides are just like, ooh, the ghosts really want to talk. We see that you have a really big YouTube account, so the ghosts have approached us. They watched your YouTube videos, and they really want to talk to you. So automatically, I'm just kind of like, do I even want to make this video, because this already feels weird.
So I'm Jacqueline Nunez. I'm the owner of the Conjuring House. You know, I didn't have any...
Oh, she's the owner of the No wonder. Well, that makes way more sense. This chick actually... Yeah, no, this chick definitely sits in this house and tries to talk to ghosts. She owns the place. Of course, this is her chance to promote the house for future people to come see it. She's using this as an ad campaign. Smart.
Paranormal experience when I bought the house, but I do have a deep dive for years into the spiritual aspect of things. So I'm a big believer that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, that our consciousness survives death. The Conjuring House provides us an opportunity to connect with the consciousness of people that have passed on, and that we can engage with and have conversations with them. So that's really what interested me. It's not just knocks, it's actually having conversations with spirits and learning things from them. We fully believe that the energy that you bring to here will be amplified and given back to you. Okay. So if you come here and you are fearful or think that they're all evil, then they might respond that way. If you come here and you're open and you're, loving might be a strong word, but if you're just open to communicating with them and respectful, then they'll respond in kind to that as well.
So many thoughts running through my head right now.
Listen. Something's upstairs right there.
Something's rolling.
This is the room with all the toys, where the birthing room is and those dolls.
Okay. I heard it. I live in a house that was built in like 2005, and I get those kinds of sounds in my house too. This house is significantly older, so I'm wondering if they're just hearing the house here. I don't know if like immediately entering the front door, they're going to start having ghost activity, but let's see. Let's skip to the next part. Let's see what happens.
Hey, little dollies, how about this? When we go to sleep, each one of us gets to sleep with a Raggedy Ann doll right next to him.
I don't know if that will make me feel better.
You don't think so? She got the cash. Someone slipped it in like a stripper, dude. Jeez.
That's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, you
actually.
can't.
I am so sorry.
Don't take the ghost's cash.
I am so sorry. That is blinking.
That just blinked. Dude, every single light has freaked out when we walked into the room. We gotta ask them if that's a thing. This is better.
That's better.
Alright.
Oh.
It's freaking out.
Who's someone saying hi?
There's someone saying hi. Oh, we were gonna ask. On our tour, we had a lot of light flickerings. Is that just something that happens, or is there electrical problems here?
I mean, we don't really have many electrical problems. Could have been, but sometimes that's just how they say hi.
Just saying hi.
Can you
Oh my god.
make it blink? How about one more time?
What? I can't even wrap my mind around.
I have been in situations where I've been in like an abandoned building and the lights have flickered like that. And I can't exactly say why or how the lights knew that I was underneath them or anything like that. Because it's not like you go into a building like this and all of the lights are flickering. It's usually like, it seems like the lights where you are flickering. And that definitely seems strange. And like Nikola Tesla even had some inventions where he was able to power light bulbs without plugging them in. So like he was able to produce light forms that were basically powered just by electricity in the air. Now, as far as we know, we don't have or use that technology nowadays. So that tells me that if that's not fake, that is probably a spirit that is in the area causing electrical bursts, either inadvertently or on purpose, and that is probably what they're seeing. And that's just what I'm saying from my own personal experience in real life, and also knowing that they are in this house where actual stuff has happened. Like we can't discredit the fact that they are in the actual Conjuring house. This lady might be kind of weird, but like, and this is a huge channel, so obviously if nothing happens, they don't have a video. That's always the problem with these videos.
Right here, I saw a man in the window.
Oh, crap.
I was right outside by those rocks.
Didn't you say the man had a top hat too?
I don't know. He was a full-on silhouette.
Oh,
you could
man.
see the outline of his shoulder.
Why
and
didn't we
everything,
see
and I was
that
like,
in the
"You were
video?
house."
Did you guys see the dude in the window? So they've been here before?
A bunch of times.
This house is a cash cow. The most active spirit.
And then there's Abigail Arnold. She lived here a long time ago and now helps protect people from negative entities. It was even rumored that this entity would tuck the pair and children in bed at night and then kiss them on the forehead. You said Abigail Arnold wanted to talk to Sam and I specifically?
It's nothing to be worried about or concerned about. Abigail is a kind soul. And I think you are going to realize that immediately when...
It's like freaking out right now, guys. It's insane.
Part of my job, I feel like, is to help the spirits be understood. And I think that for a long time they have felt misunderstood, right? Because there are so many kind, loving spirits that are here. I just think she wants to connect with you because she knows who you are.
Yeah, and we really don't know like what exactly these spirits are going through when they're stuck here, right? Like we watch horror movies and we think we know what ghosts are all about, but this is a phenomenon that we know almost nothing about. We don't know if these people, because they're humans who have died, are essentially trapped in another dimension. Maybe the afterlife is not exactly what we think it is. You know, it's kind of conceited and very human of us to act like we have all the answers about what happens in the afterlife, even though none of us have really ever been there. So, like, we don't know if they're walking a different plane of existence, and it's sort of like this prison where they're stuck here, but they can see you, and you can't see them, so they're just trying to communicate in any way possible. These spirits don't necessarily need to be malevolent, because they could just be human souls, and some of those humans might actually be good, kind-hearted people who died and are just sort of stuck in this area.
Done. See? Whoa.
Didn't that sound like it mocked me?
It's like an echo.
Hey,
See? See? Hello?
Oh, it's only on Colby.
hey.
That's really interesting, actually, because on Tuesday, tomorrow, we're going to be doing the episode on the Skinwalker, and the Skinwalker also mimics human voice. So does the Wendigo actually has the ability to mimic human voice as sort of an attempt to lure or confuse or cause anxiety in people. And so it's interesting that this one, Kobe, I guess is his name, is being mimicked, but the other guy isn't being mimicked. It's not like you can see they're practically sitting on each other's laps, so there shouldn't be that much of an echo on the one, but not on the other. And even when they're talking, like you can see where their mouths are kind of pointing, even when he's speaking in the other direction, the echo is happening. It's not like he's just directing his voice where he's getting an echo. He's talking in general, and his voice is being mimicked. I haven't seen that from ghost activity before, so that's really strange.
Wait, we're in a house. How is it echoing like that far away?
It's coming from behind you.
Really? I hear it over there.
What the?
Wait, it's coming that way for you guys? It's coming in the kitchen for me. Hello, hello?
Didn't happen.
Hello, hello?
Say it one more time.
Hi.
What the?
Not happening anymore.
I'm really curious to see
Yeah,
if
no,
it's able
that's
to
weird.
capture on
That's really
camera,
weird
'cause it
because it's
literally
like
echoed back.
I don't think these guys did that in post because that's such a weird thing to do in general. Like, who would even think of doing that? Like, it's almost like if you were going to fake that, you would fake it every time. But this is clearly something where they experience some kind of phenomenon that they now can't replicate, which makes it very unique and kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I got shivers a little bit from that. Maybe it's because of all the research I've been doing on the Wendigo and the Skinwalker, but that seems like malevolent, playful activity. And I still think it's super weird that it's not happening for the other guy at all. Like, the other guy even tried. Like, he wanted to see if it was going to happen to him, and it didn't. Oh, and there's definitely stuff going on in the background.
Unlatching?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Do you remember when Amanda was sitting right here and she heard the door unlatch when we were doing the SS method?
In the basement. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was definitely something just happened in the background there. My guess, if I had to, like, try to describe what was going on to these people without even being there, I would definitely assume that there's some kind of spirit doing some playful stuff there. It doesn't seem sinister yet, but it definitely seems like there's something going on that's paranormal or supernatural, whatever you want to call it. Is this 1721 to 5511? So a 38-minute long period? Okay.
Is there any echoes on the property? Because I was saying, like, hey, towards the kitchen area. And then
It's really
about a
cool how
second
they
later,
have
it would
the
have my
Conjuring
same voice
posters on the
repeat
wall.
back.
It sounded exactly
Kind of
like
completes
it.
this
It was his
vibe.
voice, like a verbatim mimic. Were you playing a video back?
No.
Was there a speaker system throughout the house?
No.
I could have sworn it was coming from the kitchen, but then they said on, like, no, it's behind us. But, like, the basement has the two doors leading
Right.
from where the kitchen is. And
Right.
so if something downstairs was mimicking me, we would have heard it from both spots.
Yeah, I like the way he said mimic because that's what it was. Like, an echo and a mimic are not the same thing. So I went to University of Colorado for audio engineering, and I have a lot of experience dealing with audio equipment and how to set up a room to best capture audio. And that's something that I immediately noticed too. If this was an echo, it would sound more soft. It would sound almost like it's a dampening around your vocals, not a literal mimic. It sounds like something was saying exactly what he was saying, slightly quieter, but with the same sharpness and tone, which is not what an echo is. An echo is a distorted version of what the original sound was. This didn't sound like that. It sounded like an actual mimic. So I'm glad that he brought that up because it's a very good point. It did not sound like a natural echo at all.
Can you reintroduce yourself?
All right, well, I'm Satori Hawes.
I'm Cody Desbiens.
We're caretakers here at the Conjuring house, and
Look in the background here. They have a Ouija board. They actually have two Ouija boards. There's one over here on the left side between Satori Hawes, and there's one over here behind Cody Desbiens. And the one behind Cody actually has money next to it as well. So I don't subscribe to the idea of using Ouija boards at all. I think Ouija boards are off limits. I think they are satanic. I think they are evil. It says in the Bible not to communicate with the dead, and that is precisely the only purpose for a Ouija board. So I automatically, a red flag is flapping in the wind when I see this particular scene here, because this is occult. Like what you're seeing here, this is an occult image. This transcends just ghost activity and does venture into occult, which some people are okay with that and some people aren't. But in my opinion, it does give the vibe that these ghosts are continually being called back here, and that they may not necessarily want to be in this house, but they are kind of trapped through the use of these Ouija boards and what looks like offerings. This is now the second time that we have seen money attached to objects in this house. The first time was on that doll. Very strange. Like, that doesn't seem like one time, you can just be like, yeah, that's weird. But like 2 times now, and the second time attached to a Ouija board, there's something kind of strange going on there, and it just furthers my opinion that these people are not just experiencing ghosts, they're actually seeking them out. And I'm not saying that's what Sam and Colby are doing. I'm saying that may be what these caretakers of the house are doing, which it's up to your own interpretation and your own feelings on the matter, but might not be the best course of action.
We also communicate with the other side, I guess you could say.
In a very interesting way that we kind of found out by accident. So the first day we met, we were paired up with each other to investigate a private residence. We thought the place was really active, and then the next investigation we went on, the same activity, a lot of footsteps and banging sounds, and then the other team members were like, maybe it's something with you guys, you should go experiment. We found out that eventually, over time, that when we hold hands or hold wrists, it's almost like flipping on a light switch and kind of draws them in a little closer. So we're not mediums or anything, we can't sense anything. Whatever happens, everyone is here to witness. We can't control it, and we only do this for people who cross our paths naturally, and don't do it for money or anything like that. Don't do it for money or anything like that. Don't do it for money or anything like that. Don't do it for money or anything like that.
Whenever you get into the realm of the paranormal and the supernatural, obviously you want to approach it from a believer's point of view. At least I do. But there are always imposters. There are always fakers, and there are always those who are just seeking to capitalize on the paranormal. Unfortunately, that's just the name of the game. A lot of people view the paranormal as a very real thing, but there are also those who seek only to profit off of it because it is a form of entertainment that people really indulge in. And unfortunately, it came to my knowledge that Satori Hawes and her boyfriend Cody are grifters, and they are faking this whole thing. So I'm not exactly sure if Sam and Colby know this or not, but if you just look it up, there are a lot of people irrefutably debunking the work that Satori and Cody did in the Conjuring house. It's really unfortunate, but as you can see from the images that I'm throwing up on the screen, they do actually do this for profit. You can even hire them to speak supposedly to the dead at the Conjuring house. They are content creators that do tours where they speak about what they do, their supposed super skills that they have when it comes to speaking to the dead, even though it is irrefutably debunked. And that's apparent because near the end of this video, they actually speak to a ghost named Terry. And unfortunately, the ghost seems to have misspelled its own name. So that's just one level of proof. Many people have come forward and found out that Cody actually pops his toes, and that's how he makes the knocking sound. And you can look that up too. There's so many people who can do the exact same thing, and this is a tactic that has been used before to mimic knocks when it comes to communicating with the dead or or spirits on the other side. Also, something that was little known but is now coming out is that Satori is the daughter of Jason Hawes. And for those who don't know who that is, he is the guy from Ghost Hunters, the most watched paranormal show of all time. And him and Cody and Satori are even touring together doing conferences together. So Satori, turns out, is a Nepo baby. And you can see the pictures that I'm throwing up on screen prove this. She's very into acting like she is Lorraine Warren. She is doing everything she possibly can to be relevant in this field, and she's doing a really good job because they do make a ton of money grifting and convincing people that they are the real deal when they are, in fact, frauds. And if you're wondering why they even pretended to just be tour guides and acted in the first place like they don't do this for money and like they're not actually low-level celebrities who actually make their entire living doing this, if you're wondering and asking yourself, why did they even think they could get away with it? Why did they even pretend to just be tour guides who just figured out they could do this? So are the rest of us.
Hey, I'm Cody Ray Desbiens.
And I'm Satori Hawes.
And together, we're the paranormal couple.
We'd just like to make this video and say thank you to all of you who have helped us reach 80,000 followers on TikTok. Hopefully you stick around and see some of the great content we have coming up.
We've been investigating the paranormal for about 10 years now. Everything from Bigfoot to aliens, but mainly spirits and ghosts.
So I've been involved in the paranormal my entire life. My father's Jason Hawes, who founded TAPS and was the star of Ghost Hunters and now Ghost Nation on Travel Channel.
No idea why they decided to act like they weren't who they were. They didn't even use fake names. They used their real names. So, yeah, I guess the joke is kind of on everybody because we all could have just looked them up, but it's still very strange that they were pretending like they haven't been doing this forever. And you guys might be asking, well, what about Jacqueline, the owner of the Conjuring house? Yes, so on her website and also in multiple different articles, including the Providence Journal, she confesses that she is using the Conjuring house for financial gain. It says, despite her being a real estate developer, Nunez said that there are no condos or other developments planned. Her purchase of the property was for personal reasons and to keep the house open to the paranormal community. That is my intent for now. I certainly have to pay the bills for it all. For the foreseeable future, I'll be growing it as a business. And you can see that she charges a copious amount of money for people to use the house. As much as $1,200 a day for content creators to go and investigate the house by themselves. And, of course, $175 to use Satori and Cody to give fraudulent spirit messages to visitors. So as you watch this video, just, I guess, go forth in a different state of mind, knowing that what you're seeing is 100% fake. These people are doing it for money. They are fake. They are grifters. They are liars and deceivers in this industry. And there is nothing about them that is real at all. And as a matter of fact, this whole thing about Abigail speaking to Jacqueline and them because they wanted to give a message to Sam and Colby, you guessed it. All that's fake too. This whole video is fake. It has been debunked. There is nothing real about it. People have come forth and said that they would like to attempt to debunk, including Sam and Colby, attempt to debunk Satori and Cody, and asking if they would be willing to do that, willing to do a video where they are attempted to be debunked. But with all of the knowledge that has come forth on how they're doing it, of course, Satori and Cody have denied and said that they are not interested in doing videos attempting to debunk them. So, pretty much case closed if you asked me. Screw these guys. They're fake. And I hope you enjoy the video for what it's worth. The one thing that I will say before I go is that I can 100% see how a demon could be attached to these individuals because they are very clearly imposters and yet very clearly open to the supernatural. And it would not surprise me at all if they have been, you know, sort of invaded by a demonic hitchhiker. And that's part of what drives them to do everything that they're doing. It's extremely odd that there was so much money and Ouija boards and whatnot around the house, but it kind of makes sense now because Jacqueline, Satori, Cody, and Jason Hawes, they're all about the money. So, sorry guys, but you know what? That's what we do on the 21 CD podcast. We question everything and we don't drink the water because when you do, you have false prophets, people like this, occult practicers who are actually just liars and deceivers. We always have to be careful about that. But if you guys want to finish this video, feel free, go ahead. This is my takeaway, however.
So, just says what it is.
We can't guarantee who comes through, so that's just your warning. It could be.
That's very
literally
typical of
any
Ouija
front
board
that wants to
use.
communicate.
You don't know what's
So if you guys
coming
get
through.
uncomfortable at any point, just let us know, okay?
Do you guys have a name for this technique, or what would you call it? Method?
We don't.
Thing we do.
That weird thing we do.
We do. Let's go.
They do weird things, the spirits come.
I guess so. But, alright, so wherever you guys feel comfortable.
Oh, also, did you say we're trying to contact anybody specifically, or someone wanted to come through and talk to us specifically, or no?
So we do a lot of sessions in the house, especially with Jacqueline, and the session we did most recently, Abigail came through. Abigail
Sessions.
Arnold, and
Yeah,
she
so
said
they
that she
are
wanted
actively
talk
trying
you
to pull
guys,
ghosts
so
out. They're not
I'm
just
really sure what she
experiencing
has
them.
to say.
These people are actually attempting to pull ghosts into their reality. They are attempting to make spirits more present for their human experience. I'm just saying that is what they're doing. They are attempting to bring them to them. They're not just experiencing the activity in the house.
Who else? We don't know.
Is it best with lights on, lights off?
You can leave lights on. You might
Yeah,
want
you
to
might wanna-
evaluate the setting.
You're gonna hear them. You'll hear them walk into the room from different angles. Usually.
Okay.
You're going to hear everything.
Great. We've already been hearing things in this room.
So the way that they want to keep the lights on too, they say you can keep the lights on. That's very indicative that there's not trickery going on. That there's probably actually activity going on because humans are naturally, they don't want to be in the dark. They're not nocturnal animals. So the fact that these guys are okay with this activity going on, like this investigation going on while the lights are on, that also is another sign that there's probably actually weird stuff happening. Because they're not trying to like trick these people by scaring them first.
The following footage you're about to see, we left completely unedited and completely uncut so that you guys could experience it the way that we did.
This affected us so much that we even flew back to the Conjuring house a month later to try to debunk what we saw, and we couldn't. We'll include that footage here at the end.
We want you to watch and give your honest opinion about what you think, because after Sam and I experienced this, we've been thinking about it every single day since.
Alright, so if anybody's here and you can hear my voice, I'm going to connect with Cody right now, and wherever you are, I'm going to ask you to come close to us and just stomp your feet or hit something as loud as you can so we know you're here, okay? So if you're around, I'm standing here in this living room area. Can you come in here, please?
I feel the vibration.
If anybody's here, I'm going to ask you Okay, if anybody's here, I'm going to ask you to make that same noise you just made, maybe, let's say, 4 times, to let me know you can hear me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Might be a bit exciting, so I know. Okay, hold on a second. So I'm going to play a little game. If you'd like to tell me your first name, I'm going to go through the alphabet. When I get to the first letter of your name, you're gonna knock. I'll restart. When I get to the second letter, you're gonna knock, and I'll keep restarting until I spell out things, okay? All right, so I'm gonna get your first name. A, B, Abigail Arnold. Perfect, it's great to talk to you this evening.
Hey, wait, is this normal?
For us.
What?
Dude,
So-
this is everywhere.
Do you have something you'd like to say? Okay, how many words?
Well, can I ask her something first?
Mm-hmm.
Abigail, do you know who... Can you see me pointing? Do you know who this is? Can you tell us his name?
A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, A, B, C, B. I know, I went fast on that one. Colby? Perfect.
Okay, and can you see
She had one
who
job.
I'm pointing to?
Okay.
Can you tell us his name?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, S, A, Sam. Perfect.
Bro. Wait, okay.
You want to stop for a second?
I just want to, talk.
Yeah, I do too. It's pretty weird. It's I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish this chick who was like talking to the ghost was actually doing it right. Like she keeps skipping letters and then they're still coming back and being like, no, the ghost actually meant like Sam, and the ghost actually meant Kobe. But like there is definitely some weird activity going on. The ghost did get it right most of the time. I do wonder if this spirit, this Abigail spirit, is actually like really present with these people and actually trying to sort of, it's almost like she doesn't want to be dead. Like she wants somebody to talk to. So like if that's really the case, I can't believe that these people aren't more shocked. Like the caretakers and stuff, they must communicate with Abigail on a regular basis because Sam and Colby are clearly shocked and they've been to this house before. But like the caretakers, this is a regular thing for them. I don't know if, like, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I don't know if I would ever get used to that. That's pretty creepy. But at the same time, like we already said, just because it's creepy doesn't mean that these ghosts are malevolent. She just might want somebody to talk to.
How? Is it always, the stomping?
Yeah, so we usually
They're
go through the
walking.
alphabet and we get full sentences sometimes, and
But see, she's still stomping right now. You can still hear
She's
the
trying
sound.
to say something.
Yeah.
How many words? Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, A, B, C, D.
So one interesting thing, like we'll get to this message in a second, but this is probably why they have these Ouija boards here, is because they're very obviously communicating with her using the alphabet on a like letter by letter basis. In their small human brains, they probably thought using the Ouija board was going to be an easier way. It's just that Ouija boards are actually usually demonic entities that come through and not ghosts. And it may not have worked with Abigail. And that's why they're not using the Ouija board right now. They're actually using knocking because Abigail is probably not demonic. And so she doesn't communicate through the Ouija board. Just my 2 cents there. She's communicating through actual methods that transcend the demonic and occult use of a Ouija board.
E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. People. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E. Here. There are people here. Not living people. Okay. Do you know if they're from the house? 1 for yes, 2 for no? No. Are they new? Okay. How many people? Okay.
5, 6.
Are they with people that might be here tonight? Living people?
Wait. Yeah. What does that even mean? Does that mean like
You guys might have brought people.
five things are attached to us?
No. That there might be 5 spirits that are here that have come here to maybe talk to you or something.
Can somebody come forward first? Whoever would like to come forward first.
We just need your full name so we can figure out who you are.
So somebody come forward.
Or if Abigail can help. Can we have a name of one person to start?
Okay. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, A, B, L, I, B, A, B, L, I, B, B. More?
Libby?
Is there a last name? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, G, O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. A, B, A, B, C. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay. Does this make sense for you? Do you need a break?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we take a quick break real quick? Can they stay around? Okay, we'll take a quick break. Okay, stay right there. Do you want me to bring you something?
Not sure what's going on.
What? Who is it?
Libby Golok.
Your grandma?
It's my grandma.
Oh, no way.
It's pretty weird.
Said onward and upward that started
Everything.
everything.
Do you want me to get you tissues or something?
Sure.
Do you have tissues?
Fuck, dude. Oh my god. There's no way in f***ing hell they know anything.
No.
That's not her real name. That's her nickname. No one in my family, no one besides my family would ever tell anybody like that. What
I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say.
oh my god.
I hate to tell you, but we only have access to toilet paper.
Oh, man.
Is that okay?
That's okay, I'll just use my shirt.
Okay.
Worst ghost host ever. Only toilet paper, no tissues.
Like I said, I can't promise anything, so I'm sorry. Like if it was.
It's common for that to happen for family members to come through.
I'm not going to pause it. I'm just going to talk over this while he cries, but it is kind of weird that it raises some questions for the spirit world, like what it actually is. It's strange that his grandma would be able to come to this house, essentially. Actually, I am going to pause it. It kind of reminds me of my concept of the dimensional bleed, where there are places in the world where spirits and other entities are able to transcend dimensions and make contact or enter or leave your dimension, our dimension where we live. It's almost like this is an area where that is very much real. And it's not just cryptids and portals that happen, but also human spirits, that human souls that are able to communicate with the other side in some way.
For people who cross our paths naturally, usually there's a message for that specific person that we cross, and, and usually when family members come through, it's just letting them know that they're watching over them. And
And they are. They're always watching over us.
Would you like a break? Or
Yeah, I'll be right back.
What?
I feel kind of bad for him. He seems really torn up by this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, who's gonna believe that?
Yeah, you know, like in Asian culture too, in Native culture, Native American culture, most cultures have this belief that the ancestors are always with them and watching over them. And it seems strange that every culture would have that sort of belief if at least some aspect of it wasn't true. And so you do have to ask yourself, are your ancestors sort of always watching over you in some way? And, you know, I know we believe in God and all that kind of stuff, but, like, that doesn't mean we understand everything. We don't understand where souls go when they die. And, you know, for all we know, they really are around us at all times, watching over us or able to communicate with us in some ways if we go to the right locations. And this might be one of those locations of dimensional bleed. It's really hard to know. It's impossible to know.
I don't even know what to say right now, to be honest. I mean, full honesty, I was looking at their feet like, who's tapping?
I was but nothing. I pointed the camera down many times to look at their feet. No one was tapping.
Nobody was tapping.
Something just moved.
Something's out here.
So what was that?
I don't know.
Like something running or falling? Let's go.
Okay.
Someone in the barn?
Now there's something in the front.
Something just like
a person?
Like a person. Like, yeah, I thought
They have a
think there's like a
Ouija board
trespasser at the barn.
blanket on the
Like
couch,
someone
Or an
too.
animal or something.
ran at
So
us.
weird.
this was here, but I don't know if this box was in the middle of the pathway like this.
And under what circumstance would those boxes just fall over, too?
I mean, he said they were there. Because even the guy was like, yeah, these were here.
They're here. So watch this real quick. So it's only when we do this. I don't know why.
Has that happened like ever since you guys met?
Yes.
What? I don't understand what just happened.
Do you mind if
I don't
try
know
to
what
see,
they
like,
just
where
did.
the noise is coming from?
Or what
Can you keep
relevance it
stomping your feet as
holds.
much as
I don't know
possible?
what that was.
Sometimes you'll
Okay, I'll go a little faster, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, A, B, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T.
It's too bad Abigail can't just send a text. This would be a lot more efficient.
Watching. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, over. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, U. More. A, B, and. A, B, A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, M, N, and. A, B, C. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E.
This is kind of weird. I don't know what to make of this. I've never seen people communicate with ghosts like this before.
Okay.
Kind of crazy.
Excitement? Oh my god, man.
Oh, Sid and Ben are my brother and sister.
Oh, he's crying again. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that when it comes to communicating with ghosts. It seems very... It almost seems like too intentional. It almost seems like it's working too well. So this is definitely a first for me.
I'm not a public figure. There's no way that anybody in this room would have known anything about any of these people. It's impossible.
Up until this very moment, you've always been a skeptic. Does this help at all?
I don't even know what to believe at this point. I have no words.
Are you trying to say something? They're just going. I don't know what they're doing. Are you waiting? Very impatiently? Okay. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, I'm kind of with the producer, this Zach guy. I don't know what's going on either, because I am also kind of a skeptic when it comes to ghosts. Man, there's another Ouija board pillow on this thing. They love the Ouija board in this room. That's kind of weird. It just trips me out. I keep seeing more and more Ouija boards for some reason. But, like, yeah, I'm kind of with the producer where I'm just kind of like, what is going on? Like, it's working so well that you kind of are just like, well, clearly somebody's messing around. So either Abigail has just learned how to communicate with humans in a very effective way that always works, or like, honestly, this is fake. It's really one of the two. It's either it's real or it's fake. So, and if it is real, then yeah, I guess Abigail is just a very efficient and effective communicator when it comes to getting messages across. But it's not just Abigail either. Like, it seems like these other ghosts, it's hard to tell if these other ghosts are talking through Abigail and Abigail is relaying a message, or if these other ghosts are just at this location talking to these people. This still just must be a place where, like, the veil is thinner, as most people would say. The dimensions are crisscrossed a little bit in a way that it's easier for them to communicate in this location, and it's easier for them to transport to this location to get their messages across than it would be other places in the world, I guess. I mean, that's my best guess.
I'm going to ask for your first name. Is this somebody new? Okay, I'm gonna go for your first name, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, 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 yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O,
Okay, so this seems to be a new ghost, a new spirit, whatever you want to call it.
Frank?
Okay, last name?
This chick is basically like a living Ouija board.
A, B, C, A, B, C, D,
Do you know Frank?
F, G, H, I, J, K, Brock.
Frank Brock?
Frank Brock.
I wonder what the significance of the hand holding is. That's kind of weird.
Oh my god.
Tell Lane is my dad, and nobody spells Lane like L-A-Y-N-E.
Yeah, why would that even come up?
Bob is my grandpa. My God.
Thank goodness I'm watching this video. I almost forgot my ABCs. But I'll never forget them now.
No one spells Lisa like that.
Oh, okay. All right. Tell Lisa, right?
Yeah, no, that's her name.
Oh, they just walked away.
Oh my god, wait, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. And then they're done for the night.
Yeah, this is weird.
And just for reference, nothing built into our sneakers.
I know. Do you want me to take you downstairs to show that nothing is rigged up downstairs?
Not for us, but for the audience, any way that you can help them believe, please.
Because if you stand between us, it can still work as long as we're on either side of you.
I mean, we believe you.
We believe you.
I thought they walked away. Why? And that they were done for the night.
See, that would be cool to see.
But now she's like, if you stand between us, we can make it happen again. So now I'm really confused because she just said that they walked away and now they're done for the night and that's how it goes. But all of a sudden they're holding hands in a different way, just one hand, and then now they're back. So like I'm kind of confused by that. That doesn't.
Okay, now we're gonna go up to this same.
Because she said they went away and stuff, like, and that's it, we're done. And then they wanted to sort of try to debunk it a little bit. Now all of a sudden she's like, not even holding hands in the same way with this guy, but saying, oh, they're back. Like, they're ready for you to try to debunk them. which just, I don't know, it feels a little off for me, but what do I know? I don't think there's any sort of technology or anything like embedded in the floor or the ceiling. I don't think that's the way this is working. You also probably wouldn't feel the vibrations if it was happening above you.
Thank you.
Insane.
So who's with us? Is this Abigail still?
Yep.
Abigail, is there anything that any message that you wanted to give to Sam and Colby? Because they're going to be here for a week, as you know. Anything that you'd like them to know?
Here we go again. Well, you basically get the idea. Is at this point, I'm really confused about how this chick basically tried to shut it down and say that the ghosts were done, but now as soon as Sam and Colby are getting ready to debunk, all of a sudden she's back again and ready to communicate. It makes it seem, and I'm not debunking this. I just think it's interesting, but then it's also kind of furthering my opinion that these ghosts might not have the ability to not talk to these caretakers. It seems like these caretakers force these ghosts to communicate some of the time, which feels kind of bizarre to me. It almost feels like it feels very occult at this point. It almost feels like it went from a simple ghost trying to send a message across to this chick basically forcing ghosts to speak. That's the vibe I'm getting, because they told her that they were done sending messages, and then, as she said, they walked away. They left the room. But then as soon as Sam and Colby wanted to do a debunk, she forced them back. Let's just see what they say.
Okay.
It just gave us a warning about the woods.
Okay, now is there something that they can do, like provide an offering or something before they go into the woods to
That's
help
creepy.
with communication with any spirits in the woods? Is there something they can do?
No or yes?
She's
spelling.
Oh.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F.
They're holding hands in a different way now, too.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, J, O, A, G, O, sorry. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
This guy's
O.
clearly
Good.
getting uncomfortable. Yeah,
A,
he's
B, C,
going
D,
through
E,
something.
F, G, H, I. I think I know what she's saying. A, B, C,
He keeps looking
D,
around.
F,
He's
G,
definitely
H,
feeling
I,
something
J,
in that
K,
room.
L, M, N.
Okay, so it looks like they're gonna try to debunk this at a later time. This is that later time.
Yeah, you can hear her.
It's weird.
She dancing?
It sounds like she's doing a little.
Yeah!
It's amazing. Okay, there you have it, guys.
So yeah, they can make these knocks happen outside, which was absolutely insane. But yeah, it's still on the Conjuring property, which they had access to. So
Okay.
they double sure. Like, okay, can you go to a random, non-haunted location that you've never been to before, so we know you don't have anything prepared?
Shoes at Walmart. Have the receipt for today.
Yeah!
Slippers, so we know there can't be any crazy hardwire into them.
Okay, so I don't know. At this point, I'm starting to think this is demonic. It's, I guess, a teacher that worked at one of the schools nearby to where they're doing this that had died at some point, and now that spirit is also communicating through their little ritual here. So there you go, guys. That teacher at the end that they were talking to in the park. I just want to give her a shout out quick. Her name was Terry Fika, and the grifters in the video called her Terry Facci because they the ghost misspelt her name. But I'm going to throw her up on the video quick, and her family has come forth and said that they are now re-grieving because she is gaining popularity online, even in the afterlife. So, Good job, Satori and Cody. You guys really put some positivity into the world with this one. Shout out to you guys for using a deceased person and her family for your financial gain. You guys rock. Great job. Anyway, after this, I give you guys my take on what I thought I was witnessing when I thought that this was actually real, and I thought that the information was still really good, because if this stuff had been real, this was my consensus before I actually knew that it was fake. So there you guys go. You guys can enjoy that if you want to, or don't. I don't really care. This whole video is kind of a wash at this point, but you know, this has still been sort of a fun time, debunking, a masterclass in debunking these ghost hunters who think that they're some kind of special people with special abilities. They're not. Later, guys. They're probably practicing some kind of occult rituals in their free time, or whatever the case may be. They probably practice a form of witchcraft or another. Even just the way that they, the way they hold hands and all that kind of stuff is very witchcraft, occult related. All of the Ouija boards in the house and the financial offerings and whatnot are very indicative of occult practices and essentially the ability to communicate with whatever is beyond. It could be demonic, it could be just friendly spirits, but either way, it's a slippery slope. This episode is very clearly showing that the power is with these two people in this particular case, not with the Conjuring house, because they're taking them out into like this park somewhere and communicating with a teacher who died in the area. So like that goes to show that it's not just Abigail following him around like I originally thought they were showing. This is a whole different spirit. I guess it still could be a demonic hitchhiker that masquerades as these other spirits, because it's interesting that all the spirits know how to communicate in the exact same way. Like that's another thing that's really interesting, because do spirits and ghosts just come equipped with this ability to know that you're going to run down the alphabet and I'm going to knock whenever you get to my letter, and then it's going to be like 1 for yes, 2 for no, like stuff like that. Like, how is this spirit able to communicate in the exact same way? It definitely could be some kind of entity that is attached to these two individuals that is tricking them. That is not unheard of. Remember, the Conjuring house had a lot of demonic activity in the house. If one of those demonic entities has just sort of attached itself to this pair who very clearly engage in occult practices to communicate with the dead, I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. And that stuff happens all over the world all the time. That is my honest take of what's going on, just having been around this kind of stuff before in my life and being very close to some people who have been very heavy into witchcraft and the occult, including my wife, who has an extensive history on her side of the family with witches and brujas. Sam and Colby kind of asked people to give their opinions and their analyzations, so I'm doing that. Branching out a little bit, I wanted to see what was going on with this viral video. Wanted to see what everybody was raving about. But tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Skinwalker, which also has a lot to do with demonic possession, very creepy stuff. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Go ahead and hit the sub button. And then Thursday we have another absolutely insane missing 411 case that we're going to go over. So I've got a lot of exciting stuff for this week as well. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, guys, don't drink the water and question everything. See ya.